3, 2, 1.
For what purpose did CBC make significant changes to their broadcasting? The answer is D, to attract a younger audience to the network. Originating in India, paneer or paneer/ch Hina is a type of. The answer is D, cheese. What happened to Hillary when he was a young kid? The answer is C, he lost both of his parents. Who is the youngest person to receive a Nobel Prize? The answer is B, Malala Yousafzai. Sand and iron particles that are similar in size and color are mixed together in a beaker. What would be the best method of separating the particles? The answer is B, use a magnet to separate them. Mostly known as a hero, Vlad Dracula was born in a noble family. His surname comes from the order to which his father belonged. What was its name? The answer is C, the Order of the Dragon. What have some structures evolved to protect? The answer is B, the sporophylls. What was the majority viewpoint politically in the 1990s in Britain? The answer is D, republicanism. How many major papers are published? The answer is B, 2. How high, in meters, is the platform in Olympic diving? The answer is C, 10 m. What do only white children have to pay when they go to school? The answer is A, school fees. Which politician famously admitted to having smoked a joint but not having inhaled? The answer is C, Bill Clinton. The origins of which country can be traced to the forming of a defensive league by Uri, Schwyz, and Lower Unterwalden in 1521? The answer is D, Switzerland. Which British boxer is known as A-Force? The answer is B, Audley Harrison. The War of the Four Kingdoms is also known as what? The answer is B, English Civil War. Who was on the British throne when Balmoral Castle was purchased? The answer is A, Victoria. Who spoke German in what came to be known as Estonia? The answer is A, Baltic Germans. Who was the leader when the Franks entered the Euphrates Valley? The answer is C, Orcel. When did the German army reoccupy Rhineland? The answer is C, 1936. Scientists announced in 2012 that more than 1,000 of what creatures Formicalugogris had been fitted with tiny radio transmitters to study the species. The answer is A. Ants. What was BBC Japanese considered? The answer is C. A general entertainment channel. Name one of the two London Underground stations connected by the longest continuous tunnel of the system, 17.5 miles. The answer is C. East Finchley/Morden. What part of the backyard is cooler than the other parts? The answer is D. The part by the oak tree. Called the biggest regular cultural event on the African continent, FESPACO, the largest African film festival, takes place in the capital of which country? Hint, formerly Upper Volta. The answer is D. Burkina Faso. Which is not a type of electromagnetic wave? The answer is A. Sound wave. What is the title of the leader of the Kagyu, one of the four major schools of Tibetan Buddhism? The answer is B. Karmapa. By justification certain racial and geographical theories, Europe thought of itself as what? The answer is A. Superior. The plot of what 80s movie that featured an Oscar-winning acting performance is centered around a violent incident in a bar called The Mill? The answer is A. The Accused, starring Jodie Foster. Programmed cell death, which goes by what term, is important for removing damaged or unnecessary cells? The answer is D. Apoptosis. What is used to rebuild cells? The answer is C. Organic molecules. Who is the hero of the novels Green Mantle and Mr. Standfast? The answer is D. Richard Hannay. Was there someone else that was preferred as bishop? The answer is C. The bishops had nothing better. Who represented Rivera's Colorados? The answer is B. Colorado Party. What color does the traditional Ukrainian soup called borscht have? The answer is A. Deep red. To prevent overfilling the pots with the brownie batter, how would you do this? The answer is A. Fill 3/4 the way to allow for expansion. Are public displays allowed for the celebration of religion in Myanmar? The answer is D. Festivals can be held on a grand scale. What is the angiosperm seed surrounded by? The answer is A. Ovary. Which fastening system was developed by Swiss inventor George de Mestral? The answer is D. Velcro. Why aren't homestead and subdivision areas more popular? The answer is B. Remote and roadless locations. What is the date of St. George's Night? The answer is A. 23 April 1343. When did Victoria give birth to her 8th child? The answer is A. 1853. Which series of 2011/12, set in the 1950s, is centered around a weekly BBC TV current affairs program? The answer is D. The Hour. The Cocos Islands in the Indian Ocean are a territory of which country? The answer is D. Australia. During what decade was the Lodhi colony built? The answer is D. The 1940s. In which era did the first phylum of organisms appear? The answer is A. The Cambrian explosion. What benefit besides the cozy atmosphere would a wood-burning fireplace add to a home? The answer is A. Warmth. What hedge fund group was pressuring EMC into restructuring? The answer is A. Elliott Management. Who grouped 23 unpublished pieces and published them as Op. 66-73 in 1855? The answer is A. Julian Fontana. What document kept the name of Russia in 1937? The answer is A. Russian Constitution of 1937. Fictional placements within this setting are modeled off what?